Howdy. Well, today I guess I'm going to do a day in life. So today is Saturday morning, so we have a few hours to knock out some project stuff that need to get done. So we're going to move fast, we'll move quick. I'm going to give you quick updates. I'm not going to be on camera showing you this kind of, I'm not really like camera. I'm not good for the camera. So anyway, so what are we doing? We are going to move this, and we're going to move it over there. And we're going to move these two things here, move them over, move this out, move the car out. So we're going to have all the aeroponic stuff over here. And you hear it going. Look at this. You see those plants? Look how much they've grown in like three months. Tomatoes have just gone completely out of control. But the tomatoes are really good. So anyway, I'll figure something out with that. So we're going to move this. We are building another one here. See all the wood? It's always looked worse before it looks better. So we are reusing the thing I used to use for the batteries and stuff like that. The batteries kind of choked. I don't need them anymore because I'm using this new aeroponic moisten land stuff. Fantastic. The growth and everything is just changed dramatically over there. So reusing this, reusing the wood. So I'm going to make a tower, and I would say it's going to be about size-wise similar to that right there. A little bit different. Anyway, I've already cut the posts here. I'm going to put those in. So we're going to build that. Another thing we're going to do is going to be putting in olla pots. So we're going to at least start the olla pots for my wife's area. I kind of talked her into letting me put that in there because it's just not growing as well as the other spots. So we'll start doing that. We're also going to build some stuff on the back. So got a lot to do today. So I appreciate y'all coming along, and let's get started. Okay, so what we have, we're making our olla pots. So we taped the bottom with old trusty duct tape. So what I'm going to end up doing is filling out these holes to make these as watertight as possible. There will be a leak somewhere. It's always guaranteed. And these are the 3D printed tops. See, I got a little artistic with that one because I ran out of plastic. So these are ABS. So these are good for, these are food safe. They're high heat. They last outside. They've done great. So, and I've run some Rainbird. This is a 1/4 of an inch pipe to go through there. And so I'm going to seal these up as well as sealing these up. And what I need to do is cut some holes for this. This is going to be the water tank. It's going to sit right over there. And I'm going to run 2 lines from it. So I need to go get the drill bits from the front. So I almost have all the tools ready for this, but not quite there. So anyway, I'm gonna do that now, and this is gonna cure. Really, I kind of like to let it sit for a while because you need to make sure it's completely and utterly dry before you put any water on it. So there's no rush on it, so I'm just gonna have it sitting out here for a bit. Same for that. Okay, so I'm gonna start sealing. Okay, got that part done. Got the grommets in there. That is by far the hardest thing to do with this. So I drilled the holes here and then fit the 3/8 of an inch grommets in there and stuffed them in there, and they're flush all the way around. And then I put these tubes in. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these up really good to make sure that they don't leak. When you're working with water, you want to work where the water pressure is going out. You make sure that that is solid before you do the outside. Outside really doesn't matter. This is where all the pressure is going to be, and this is where it's going to come out. So if you stop that, then you're good. Whoops, I didn't realize I had that recording. But anyway, hopefully you can see in here. This is gooed up pretty good. I'm going to actually hit this again. And these are done for now. I'm going to wait for this to sort of settle a little bit and then not be so gooey. And I'm going to kind of flatten that out some. But while this is doing this thing, we are going to go back outside. Okay, so we're actually done mostly with the most important part of this project. What is most important is to protect all this fruit. This year his tree is loaded. So what happens, even though right now it's 86 degrees, close to 90, it's what, 32, 33? I don't know. It will freeze at some point. So after the flowers are done in December, a freeze will come in either December or January, and it'll kill all the fruit. And that sucks because this fruit's delicious. So this is loquat, if you're not familiar with it. It's originally from China, but it grows really well here in Texas. Now this is a golden nugget variety. I think it was originally from Florida. So it's pretty tolerant to cold, heat, but the fruit is not. Anyway, so that's what this is. You're like, what the heck is this? So this is all repurposed wood, with the exception of that one piece right there. This is a base. It's going to fit up in the tree, and the plastic is going to drape over it. So I have 6 mil plastic. I have 200 square feet of plastic that I'm going to put over this and zip tie it down, because we get high winds winter, so tends to blow everything away. And so I'm pretty sure 200 square feet should cover this and then some. So what I'm going to do now is I think I may wait. It would probably be easier if I went ahead and draped the plastic on here, zip tied it down, and then lifted it up and put it on there. So what I'm going to do with this is or I may just put it up now while I have the strength. Plastic part's pretty easy, so I think we'll do that. I guess I have a bigger well, I don't know. See, I'm trying to think of like where I have the strength now and what's going to happen later. So today I'm full of it, full of more than just strength. But anyway, I don't know. I just have to remember that this part has to face outwards. I don't want that going into the tree, because what we're going to do is put this up. The cardboard here is going to go around it. I'm going to circle it around here and then zip tie it in multiple locations that actually, with the strength of the tree and the branches, it will hold all this and be fine. Yeah, you see, there's a cardboard from last year still in there. I'll take that out. Yeah, so it's good I've kind of got this done. I know it looks crazy, but it actually works. The first time we did this, I just covered the tree in plastic, and of course the top here, and then some of this. So some of these will succumb to cold, the ones that are sitting out here, but the majority of the fruit will be okay. But I don't want to cover it now, because you see that it's blooming, and this is kind of the last hurrah for all the pollinators out here, and need it pollinated. I sure wouldn't want to cover it up in the 90-degree heat. That would be too much. So anyway, so I think I'm gonna just set this to the side. I think I'm going to make that stronger. I think that would be best. And make that point stronger so I don't have to worry about this snapping off, because this is definitely added more. So these are pallets deconstructed. Yeah, so I think I'm going to add a little bit more onto this and strengthen it, and then I think I'm going to just put it to the side and probably paint it or something like that, make it look nice, so I can reuse this later on, or just keep this on here. I don't think this tree's going to get a lot taller. I think it's kind of petered out. It's just kind of wider. So this is about how old is this tree? This is the first thing I actually planted. So it's over 10 years old. Good tree. Anyway, time for a break. So done with that back there. It's too heavy, so I'm gonna have to take out the support. And then when it comes time to throw in the plastic and zip tie it up, and that's it. So I'm glad that that's done. The oil pots are doing their thing, curing, and we're about to go in the garage and start moving everything around and building that thing out. Do a little bit more work, and I think that'll be it for today. I'm not going to accomplish everything today, but I think I got done what I wanted to get done. All right, I think this is a good stopping point for the day. So I have all the the hydroponic garden stuff over here now. If I open the garage door, the tomato plants, they are finished. But I don't ever open that garage door. So I have some cleanup to do. Please ignore that mess. I need to do a lot of sweeping, but I do have a proper jungle going on over here. And it's all in one spot here. Look at that. There's some lushness in it. Woo! Love it. I love these plants. They're just doing so well. So what will be is I moved the onion thingamabob over here. This is the soil junk. I swear some seeds they will not germinate unless it's in soil. So that's what this is for. And I found there were a couple that did that. So anyway, so this is where the next one's going to go, but I'm completely out of gas. I need to save some energy so I can clean up in here, so I don't end up with a bigger mess than what I've got, which is a lot. Okay. Yeah, I gotta fix that and clean up all this too. There's still some drippage. This needs to be redone for sure. I need to fix this. That's on the list for sure to finish. So we will be rebuilding this, building this. It'll be a half one of this, and this will just be for herbs, my wife's herbs, so she can come over here, get what she needs in the kitchen, and go. She'll probably like that better over there, but I think it's better to keep this over here because we have nosy neighbors that are always looking to see what the hell's going on. So anyway, which I don't have anything. It's just all plants. So that's it for today. I'm gonna go clean up and then finish it up tomorrow.